Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Friday the 14th of November. The new Education Ministry boss says the sector can do better, eyeing up attendance as something that needs to change. Ellen McGregor-Reid has been appointed Secretary for Education after more than a year without someone permanently in that role. She told Mike Hosking some believe it's okay to miss a day here and there at school, but it's not.
If children are going to get the best of what we have to offer, and we are bringing through a great new curriculum, which children are not going to want to miss out on, then they really need to be there at school.
Claims the banking sector is still far too dominated by the big four banks and still sending too much of its profits offshore. The government's moving to require the Reserve Bank to focus more on competition. That's one of several recommendations from a select committee inquiry into banking, which the government's accepted or partially accepted. Banking Reform Coalition convener Kent Dustin believes Kiwis aren't getting value from their banks, pointing to this week's results from our largest bank, ANZ.
In the middle of the deepest recession we've had in a generation, profits up 21%, but they didn't get there by being 21% better at what they do, or 21% more customers, or 21% more innovative.
Advice: New Zealand should look at where other countries are going wrong when working to strengthen our retirement income system. The Retirement Commission's income policy review has found a longer-term political focus is needed to ensure that future generations' certainty. It makes 12 recommendations, from moving more quickly to implement KiwiSaver reforms to harder strategies like a new cross-party accord. Policy and Research Director Patrick Nolan told Kerry Woodham countries like France spend a lot on pensions, which has put them in a dire position.
New Zealand's a long way from being in that sort of position, so we actually have about 10 years to get this right. But if we don't, we will end up where France is.
Many Kiwis are becoming increasingly concerned AI is breaching their privacy as complaints skyrocket. The Privacy Commission's annual report shows privacy complaints are up 21% year on year, with the number of serious breaches rising 43%. It finds more than 60% of people are concerned about businesses using their information and using AI to make decisions about them. Privacy Commissioner Michael Webster says the current Privacy Act is out of step with the current digital environment. Biosecurity New Zealand's tracking efforts for the yellow-legged hornets are ramping up on Auckland's North Shore. Additional teams have joined the search for nesting areas close to Glenfield and Birkdale. Since mid-October, there have been 7 confirmed queen hornets found, with 5 showing evidence of nesting. Thousands of runners and supporters are descending on Queenstown. The city's airport is expecting one of its busiest weekends of the year as people arrive for the Queenstown Marathon. And Victoria University statistician Richard Arnold says there's no art to tomorrow's big lotto draw, but the odds are not in your favour. To sport, Alan Bunting is departing as Black Ferns coach after New Zealand Rugby's review of the side's World Cup semi-final exit. A replacement is expected by Christmas. Meanwhile, Samoa or Belgium will contest the last spot at the men's 2027 World Cup on Wednesday in Dubai. The Olympic motto might need adjusting to faster, higher, stronger and quieter for the 2028 Los Angeles edition. New Zealand athletes have been warned to take care with social media in President Donald Trump's America. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.